Hi guys, welcome back again. I have like another video today because I just want to get this off my chest. It's been a couple of years since I even mentioned this topic. So let's go back to 2013. I was dating this boy. He lived in Pawtucket, and I had moved in with him and his like lesbian roommate, best friend, whatever the fuck was going on. Yeah, we dated for a while. He was super sweet. You know what I'm saying? Everything seemed too good to be true. Da 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 da. Fast forward to a couple years into our relationship. Well, I would say two, because that's the longest we lasted. At the time, my best friend, her name was Justice, and we did like everything together, like everything. So we went to the club, just me and her. You know, I don't know if he either had to like work or he had to do like something. It was something. But, yeah, I was at the club, you know, the club's over, and, you know, when you're drunk, you want to eat. So me and Justice was like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying, let's go get something to eat, She was too drunk to drive, and, you know, I was very intoxicated, but for somehow, you know, I managed to drive us, you know what I'm saying, around, but being responsible, I also knew that, you know what I'm saying, I was too drunk to drive. So in my head, I'm like, oh, you know, I have a boyfriend who's at home sober, fresh out of work. Let's go pick him up, and then, you know, he can bring us to get something to eat. So somehow we make it from Providence all the way to Pawtucket, safe, thank you. And I get to, you know, our apartment, I go upstairs. I didn't think anything irregular at first, and then I look at our bedroom door, and the door's closed, and the light's on. So I walk towards it, you know, not thinking anything of it, and I go to turn our doorknob to our bedroom, and it's locked. And I look to him, and I'm like, why is it locked? Off rip, he's just like, oh, I don't want no issues, da 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 da. He's like, come on, let's just go. I said, open this door, I'm going through it. Like, he got me fucked up, you know what I mean? Like, I'm already drunk, and now he got me thinking crazy. So he knocks on the door, and he's like, all right, just open it. I hear the little clasp unlock, and the door opens, and I walk in. Well, he walks in first, and I walk in after him, and standing in the corner next to our bed where we slept, you know what I mean? Like, so evil and like deceiving. But anyway, long story short, I look towards, you know, the corner next to the bed, and there's his ex. Looking like a fucking mouse, all scared, and I'm just like, I looked at Drift and I was just like, are you serious? Like, what? Not that I'm the baddest, but I'm the baddest you ever had. Like, how you cheat on me with your ex? It looks like a fucking rat. Anyway, things escalated very quickly. Drifting was like, pretty much he wouldn't let me go. I'm not even a fighter, you know what I'm saying? But like, for somehow, like, I had an impulse to just like kill that kid. But I couldn't be mad at him because it takes two, you know what I mean? Like, that boy, he's not doing it by himself. He's only going off of, you know what I'm saying, what he's being told, this time and forth. But, yeah, and like, as, you know, we're fighting, me and Thrifting, like, you know, he's tossing me around the apartment. There's dishes breaking, there's mantles breaking, all types of plants bending. Get him, I know. So then Nate, anyway, that was his ex's name. Nate runs outside to his car, so I run, you know, right behind him. I finally got Drifting off of me. I run right behind him, and I try to tell him, you know what I'm saying? Like, my beef is not with you. I'm not mad at you. Like, you had to be invited here. You had to be, you know what I mean? Like, you had to be invited here. You didn't invite yourself, like, because that's crazy. And the fact that he had you in our bedroom, the bed was all neatly done, and I'm just like, anyway, just thinking about this now, that was really crazy. I'm glad I handled it the way I did, and I just kept it pushing. So, as I tell Nate that, I see Drifting coming outside, so I run towards my best friend's car, and he, like, speeds up to, like, catch me, and he, like, grabs me on my shirt, and he's like, let me just talk to you, where you going? And I'm just like, no, there's nothing to talk about, I'm leaving. Like, you can keep all my shit, you can throw it away, you can burn it, I'm all the way the fuck set. Mind you, on top of that, I already not lowered my standards, but you know what I'm saying, I dealt with a certain thing because he had 2 kids and a baby mother, you know what I'm saying, and I respected it, you know what I'm saying, I accepted it, I knew what it was, but this was just too far, you know what I'm saying, so I just felt really, it was like a slap in the face. So, yeah, back to what I was saying, I'm running to the car. He's running to the car. We meet up and he's like grabbing my shirt. He's like, da 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 da. Let me talk to you. I'm sorry. It wasn't even like that. We didn't do nothing. He just needed someone to talk to. Da da da. And I was like, you could have called him. You could have FaceTimed him. Like, you invited him to our home. Not only to our home. Y'all could have been in the living room. Why was he in our bedroom? With the door locked. Like, sneak. You know what I mean? And I didn't call him to tell him I was coming. I just pulled up. Like, he heard me turn the key. He must have, like, ran out the room fast and had him lock the door. But anyway, to make a short story even shorter, the only way I can get him off of me to get into my best friend's car was to rip myself out of my shirt. And after I ripped myself out of my shirt, he was like holding my hair. And then my best friend came out, my ex-best friend, she came out of the driver's side and she was like punching him. She's like, get off, get off. It was just so ghetto and ratchet. And then like as I'm halfway in the car and he's still holding on to me. So she's like driving off a little bit as he's like, let me talk to you. I'm just like, no. And I just gave him one good kick and he went flying back. And I just remember, because I remember before all of this, I'm pissy drunk. So, yeah, kick him off, the car's going. I just remember closing the door. I looked at my best friend. I looked forward, and I just put my hands in and I just started to cry because I just couldn't believe it. Even to this day, I'm just like, I seen him recently too at a club, and he was with probably 7 boyfriends later, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're a hoe, you're a hoe. You're just built that way. He was with his current, and I'm walking in and they're walking out, and it was like he seen me, and it was just like and I was just like, yep, I got even better. Cause it's just like, I don't know. That shit was crazy. But I just wanted to like share you guys like, a little story time. Just like, a little spicy. But it was just like heavy on the ghetto. And that's why I don't know. Don't date niggas with dreads. Yeah, they're beautiful. Ew, excuse me. Niggas with dreads cheat. And that's just that. And that's the end of this video. See you guys later.